Oh no, Mr. Pringles. What happened to you? I preferred it when you look like this. Now you look like this. Okay. Don't mind my daughter, she's here. Okay, alright, okay. So, welcome to BAK CHOR MEE Eats, and we're at Fengshan Food Center. My daughter is here, as you saw, and then my wife and son is right over there. Okay, so we're at Fengshan Food Center, Bedok 85, to try none of the famous BAK CHOR MEE stalls here lah. But we are actually going to try mincemeat noodles right over there. It has gotten the least attention and it has got the shortest queue, but I think that the quality is basically the same as the two famous ones here lah. Okay. Actually, it's a bit of a flub there. I meant to say that the quality of is the same as Fengshan has a different taste profile for its soup. It's lighter and less robust. Anyway, back to the vlog. Now, for viewers who don't know much about BAK CHOR MEE itself, the dish normally means either the dry version of the noodles with mincemeat dressed in a robust sauce of sorts, with or without chili, or with soup. However, BAK CHOR MEE in the eastern part of Singapore is very different. It actually only refers to the soupy version of the dish, which has got noodles and soup, mincemeat, and with dumplings or with pork balls. Sometimes both together, sometimes only dumplings or sometimes only pork balls. Now, there are roughly 10 stalls specializing in this unique soupy version of BAK CHOR MEE, and all of them seem to be located in the east of Singapore. Many of the stalls are apparently related to each other in some way or other, and the popularity of this particular style is largely attributed to one stall, BAK CHOR MEE, who started selling it when they were roadside hawkers in Changi in 1968. As a bit of a side note, it was actually because of BAK CHOR MEE that Fengshan became a supper joint, which opens right until midnight and later. BAK was actually a daytime stall in the beginning, but they didn't get as many customers, so they switched their hours to the night and business boomed as a result. Then other stalls started to follow suit. When the business first began, BAK sold their noodles with Teochew pork dumplings, but they have over the years done away with them, serving pork balls instead, a response to their next door competitor, BAK CHOR MEE, who offered pork balls when they started selling BAK CHOR MEE in 2000. But you might be wondering, what does this have to do with mincemeat noodle, right? Well, this stall is actually run by the direct family who runs BAK. It was started by the owner's youngest sister's husband, Po Soon Po, who was one of the many family members who worked at BAK. He worked at the stall for 21 years before setting up mincemeat noodle in 2003. The reason why the stall was set up was actually to cater to the huge demand that BAK had. So even though the stalls are independent separate stalls, there is actually no animosity between the family members, and sometimes you can see them helping each other out. So despite the fact that Apo has been around for many years, people still queue for BAK even though the two stalls share the same recipe. Maybe people still haven't cottoned on to this fact or something like that. But anyway, come let's have a taste. Yes?
Yeah.
Okay, do you want the same as what Papa is ordering? Same soupy without chili. Oh, okay, alright. Babe, do you want me to order the same?
Yeah.
Okay, Emma, you wait here, okay?
Okay.
Alright. Hello. 2个小的，2个大的。
这8包啊？
吃啊。
对，2个大，2个小，加一个。
好，谢谢。
在面那就干嘛？
在边点啊。OK。这个。
你先去煎。
3
$3
Yeah.
Can I have a big pork lard?
Oh, okay, alright. Okay, my daughter's just gonna eat out of frame over there, and I'm gonna talk about it. First, I'll try the noodles. Generally springy, but a bit on the softer side. It still has bite. Okay, the soup itself. Yep. So the soup has got a nice stock sweetness to it. It's got a nice pork stock richness and quite highly salted, but it's not overly salted. That's fine. It's got a bit of oil richness, pork oil richness to it, and it's actually got a rounded flavor to it. So there's spring onions, Chinese coriander, fried garlic, some pork lard, with some sliced chili. And that obviously gives it a little bit of spice. Now, these pork balls are basically factory-made pork balls, okay? And they look like this. But it doesn't mean that they taste bad. They actually taste pretty good. Even though they're factory-made, never mind.
Yeah, never mind.
Still nice. Okay, got it. Yeah. But the main reason why you eat here is actually for this, the soft minced pork.
Basically mashed it up.
Very fatty, very soft, very nice. So if you go to any stall that sells this Bedok style BAK CHOR MEE and observe how they cook, you'll notice that they employ this method where the mincemeat is actually turned into a watery paste, so that the mince isn't clumpy. Some of it will be spooned into a bowl. Then hot soup is poured in. Together with the noodles and the pork balls. So the residual heat of the hot soup very gently cooks the mincemeat. The result is that it has this supremely soft texture to it. Observe any other noodle stall that serves minced pork, and normally the mincemeat is cooked in boiling hot stock. So when you eat that, the minced pork won't have this supreme soft texture to it. Also, for the purpose of this vlog, I went back to Sing Ti and ordered a $4 bowl to see if the quality at Sing Ti and Apo was still the same. And yes, the quality is still the same at both stalls. But there are a few differences between both stalls. In a $4 bowl at Apo, you get 8 pork balls, but at Sing Ti, you get 10 pork balls, 2 extra. And of course at Sing Ti, there will always be a long queue, but at Apo there isn't. At Sing Ti, they serve the bowl to your table, which is a nice touch, but at Apo, it is self-service. Okay. By the way, the reason why my family is here is because
We're having dinner.
well, firstly we're having dinner, but it's really because they found out that I was actually doing this stall, and the wife said, "Oh, I want to go too." So in the end, the whole family went. Apo mincemeat noodles. 1 thumbs up, 2 thumbs up, or no thumbs up? 2 thumbs up.
2 thumbs up.
2 thumbs up. Okay, alright.
1,000 thumbs up.
Okay, alright. Okay, so that was a look at Apo mincemeat noodle. And the reason why this stall is great is because you can get that quality Sing Ti soupy BAK CHOR MEE experience, and you don't need to queue at all. The maximum you wait is like 10 minutes and that's it. Maximum. Also, I have to apologize if this vlog is a bit all over the place lah. Vlogging with my family, especially my kids, can be very distracting. And even though they can be quite charming, right, I do miss out on a lot of details. So I apologize for that. Would I travel all the way to eat here? Well, yes. If you live in the West, it is only the East where you can get this style of BAK CHOR MEE. And it is very nice for what it is lah, you know. So thanks for watching another episode of Greg Speed Eats, where I eat through the whole of Singapore. If you like this episode, give a like. Subscribe. Comment below. Turn on the notifications bell. And I'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye.